Well, good evening, everybody, from the Warroad Gardens. It's high school girls hockey tonight. It's for a chance to go to the Minnesota State Girls Hockey Tournament next week in St. Paul. It'll feature your Crookston Pirates. Emily Myers, their head coach, in her second year. Her team is 17 wins, 6 losses, and 2 ties against the home Warroad Warriors. David Marvin, Izzy, is the head coach. 22 wins, 3 losses, and 1 tie. They are the defending state champion in Class A. They are the number 1 ranked team in Class A. They are the number 1 seeded team in the Section 8A tournament, while the Pirates are seeded number 2. So both of them are where they should be for the Section A championship. Third meeting of the season between the two teams. Warroad has won the previous 2. Both of them here. First one was a regular season game on December 6th. They lost to Warroad 8-1. And then 3 weeks later on December 28th, in the last day of the Warroad Classic Girls Hockey Tournament up here, the Pirates lost to Warroad 6-1. So they cut the gap a couple goals. They want to cut it by a few more. Emily Meyer, as I said, former Pirate, his second year, and has done a marvelous job as head coach. Stacy Olson is one of her assistants, as is Amanda Lean, and all 3 of them are former Crookston Pirate girls hockey players. So it's a battle of 2 teams that, I guess when the season started, both were expected to be in this game, and it proved out to be true, and Crookston is looking to try to break through that stronghold that Warroad has held on Section 8 for quite a few years. With the win, as I said, the winning team will go to the state tournament next week. On Saturday or Sunday of this weekend, all 8 teams in Class A will seed. Coach Marvin, defending state champs, told me they seed by email, and then they have a conference call between all 8 coaches, and nobody can argue for first place or 8th place or whatever. It's whatever they did on the emails. That's what the state goes by, and there's no changes, so it's pretty cut and dried. Of course, if Warroad wins tonight, they will be the number 1 seed for the Class A tournament. If the Pirates should upset Warroad, the Pirates hopefully would get maybe a top 4 seed, but as I said, with an unknown like Crookston, who knows how they would do that. So anyway, we have that coming up. We have the whole gang here. Bo Melby's producing, and Wyatt Morrell is around. He'll be doing updates on the website, also taking pictures of the game to share on the website tonight, and he'll be around in that capacity as well. So we're glad to have those 2 along with us. Crookston, one of their challenges is going to be to take on that first line of Warroad. Riley Bartz, who was the leading scorer in the state of North Dakota last year at Fargo North, Fargo South. She's a senior this year and is at Warroad. She has 52 goals and 40 assists. 92 points. She leads the state in scoring. Her line with Kate Johnson, a senior at left wing. She has 33 goals and 52 assists. And senior Talia Hendrickson, she has 32 goals and 53 assists. The 3 of them together in 26 games have 117 goals and 145 assists between the 3. So that's certainly a problem for any team playing them, and certainly for Crookston as they score a bulk of Warroad's goals. So the Pirates will probably can't match up with them, but they'll try to throw them off their game. One thing you have to do is stay out of the penalty box when you're playing this team. They almost play like they're on the power play when they're at full strength, but Warroad's power play is just dynamic. And that's how they break games open. You take a few penalties and bang, bang, and all of a sudden you're down 2 or 3 goals. And he does play him the top line. He doesn't play all 3 lines evenly, let's put it that way. Crookston, they have a problem. A thing that happened, actually it happened last week, but the Pirates' leading goal scorer, Reese Swanson, who has 20 goals and 10 assists on the year, just behind Taylor Fields, 33 points, but Reese is the leading goal scorer. And the junior defenseman, in practice last week, she was rounding the goal, and she hit her hand on the goalpost as she was going by. And it hurt, but she played in the game Saturday against Thief River Falls, played the whole game. But she re-injured it in that game, and she is now out. She can't play. She's out 4 to 8 weeks at least with, Emily Meyer will explain it in our pregame interview. It's metacarpal bone on her one hand. I'm trying to remember. I've seen Reese, talked to her a little bit. I think it's her, if I remember right, it's on her right hand maybe. But anyway, that's really tough news for Reese, of course, missing this game, but also a tough blow for the Crookston Pirates as they take on their biggest challenge of the year against the Warroad Warriors. So the Pirates are going to move Jenna Seaver, the senior centerman. Jenna will be back. She played defense in her youth, so they're going to put Jenna back there. And Jenna will be with Morgan Nelson, Kaylee Clausen, and Ashlyn Bailey will be paired together now defensively. So the Pirates are hoping that Jenna can fill that spot, certainly the best that she can. Well, the Warroad Band is here, and luckily we're on the other side of the rink, which makes for a little easier listening. We'll take a break here and be back with more from the Gardens in Warroad. The teams will be coming out here in about 3 minutes, it looks like, to have their pregame warm-ups. And we're warming up here at the Gardens ourselves, and we'll be back with more Riverview Health pregame coverage here on KROX Radio and KROX Video.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Dr. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
With the fall season right around the corner, Grove Mechanical in Crookston is ready to prepare you for winter. They suggest having your heating system serviced regularly to keep things running smoothly. A skilled technician will clean and service your heating equipment to ensure safe and efficient operation. It's never too early to get ready for the upcoming winter season. Before the cold sets in, call Grove Mechanical today, your hometown heating and cooling professionals. Give them a call, 218-281-3863, or visit their website, grovemech.com.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Fix it, do it, remodel it, and improve it with the help of Crookston Hardware Hank. They have everything you need from electrical to plumbing supplies, paint, stain, and paint supplies, power and hand tools, housewares, and things to fix up and clean up. Crookston Hardware Hank carries seasonal items, shovels, rakes, grills, bird feeders, bird seed, pet food, and much more. For home projects, repairs, and more, shop Crookston Hardware Hank, University Avenue in Crookston.
You've got a lot more going for you with Hank, Hardware Hank.
Happy Joe's in Crookston has some grand news. Our buffet is back. Come grab all your favorites, including our pizza, pasta, and breadsticks, plus more. Buffet is open 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. Happy Joe's. Good times to be together.
Tradition, your sports leader. The voice of the Valley since 1948. 1260 AM, KROX Crookston.
At the Gardens in Warroad, you can see the referees. We have 4 of them tonight. We'll have 2 referees and 2 linesmen for the game, the big Section 8 championship game. I don't have who the names are, but you can see here comes the Warroad Warriors, led by Kate Stevens. That's the Crookston Pirates, rather. That's Campbell Friggy that came out first. Warroad's in their home whites. There's Kate Stevens coming out. So the Pirates and the Warroad Warriors are getting close to starting. 12-minute warm-up here. Why don't we talk to the coaches? We had a chance to talk before the game here. First of all, to David Izzy Marvin, the Warroad Warriors' longtime successful head coach. David Marvin, coach of the Warroad Warriors, number 1 in the state. You're in the section championship again, and I'm sure it's nice to have it on your home ice.
Yeah, it's always nice playing the Gardens. Had a lot of success here over the years, and every 4 years we get to host, so it's a nice deal.
Most teams are hoping to get into the section tournament and go as far as they go. I'm sure your goal at the beginning of the year was to get back to state.
Yeah, it's our goal every year. High expectations, having so many players come back. With the expectations come some pressures and some different hurdles you have to maneuver around and stuff, but we're back in a good position.
You have the leading scoring line in the state. I don't think they've been stopped by anybody, have they?
Well, they only got 1 against Edina, but it sure wasn't from the lack of trying. They were all over. Edina had a good goaltending performance that day, but no, they've been real strong. It'd take an hour to talk about that whole line, but their maturity and how they share the puck. That's why they're still together. They want the big prize, and they know that it's a team effort. So they really move the puck, and it's fun to watch.
Even though it's Bart's first year, it looks like they communicate really, really well.
I think when you get high-end players like that, they're all really intelligent off the ice too. So, but to see 3 of that caliber share the puck like they do, that doesn't always happen, Frank. You can't always throw your best 3 players on a line and expect it to go as well as these guys get it done. So I'm impressed with their maturity and their realization that, boy, if we play together, we can be dangerous.
They can carry you a long way, but you do need other lines to perform as well.
Well, there's no doubt you want to have some other people step up. Lately, our D have done a nice job. They're all contributing to the offensive game, and we're still moving kids around. I had different lines this week of practice, so we're still looking for an edge. Hopefully we can get some depth players on the score sheet tonight.
You have beaten Crookston twice during the season here, 8-1, 5-1, I believe it was, both here. What about tonight? What do you expect from Crookston? What did you see of Crookston in the previous 2 games?
Well, we know they got a good goaltender. That's pretty obvious. But Crookston's come a long way. So they got a strong work ethic. I imagine they're going to give us everything they have. They've got nothing to lose. And I expect them to be fired up. Why wouldn't you be if you're that age and getting to play in a section championship game? So, like I said, there'll be. I expect a battle. I always do, though. You're not going to slip any by me I'm not going to take anybody lightly, Frank. Just past experiences and stuff. So our team will be ready as well.
Just a quick question about seating. How does that go? When is it like on a Saturday or Sunday? All the coaches that are advanced to state, all 8 of you get on the phone. Is that how it works?
Usually it's Saturday or Sunday, and it's you email it in, and then you get on a conference call about an hour later. You don't get any opportunity to argue or posture or plead your case. So that's how it's worked.
Well, Coach, hopefully it's a good game tonight. I'm sure it will be. Best of luck to you. And the future, if it's next week, best of luck to you there.
All right. Thanks, Frank.
David Izzy Marvin, the head coach for the Warroad Warriors. 22 wins, 3 losses, and 1 tie. Their 3 losses and 1 tie have come to all Class AA teams, and all 4 of them are ranked currently in the top 10 in Class AA. So they play quite a schedule, and it's worked out for them. They have a lot of seniors. That first line of Bartz, Johnson, and Hendrickson, they're all seniors. I think I know Hendrickson and Johnson are going to Bemidji State next year, and Bartz is going to St. Thomas, so all Division I. I think the Kirkby girl, a senior, she's going to a Division I school. I think it might be out east. I think that's as far as I know right now. So again, Warroad favored in every game they play all year long, and tonight is no different. We'll take another break as the 2 teams warm up. We'll be back to the Gardens, and we'll talk to Emily Meyer in her 2nd year as head coach for the Crookston Pirates. If you're watching on the KROX video platform. If you're listening as always to KROX Radio. We'll be back on both of them after these words.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball, baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
trap shooting, hockey,
basketball,
wrestling. So we have a lot of sports.
And there is orchestra,
band,
choir, visual arts,
speech,
theater, Leo Club. And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is my education destination.
Welcome to Andy Ullman State Farm. We're located on 423 North Broadway, next to Holiday in Crookston, Minnesota. 3rd generation agent with State Farm. We've got a team here with over 75 years of experience. 6 of us fully licensed, here to serve you. We know insurance is about a promise, and we're here from the beginning to throughout the whole process to deliver on that promise.
Nobody likes to wait on hold, and neither do we. Give our office a call where a cheerful voice is ready to help you right away. Call 218-281-3643.
The Crookston Eye Clinic is your hometown eye clinic. Whether you have cataracts, glaucoma, macular degeneration, or perfect vision, it is important to have your eyes evaluated to keep them healthy. The Crookston Eye Clinic is open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., but on Thursdays they open at 9:15 a.m. They also have a second location in Foston to offer you even more appointment options. If you've been wanting to try contact lenses or looking for a new pair of glasses, the doctors at Crookston Eye Clinic are available to see you. Doctors Forget Smith and Jananetta are all accepting new patients. Call 218-281-2020 for the Crookston and Foston Eye Clinic, the best care in sight.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Okay, back at the Gardens, as you can hear and see if you're on our YouTube channel, if you're listening on the radio, if you have an app on your TV that has YouTube, any app that has YouTube, you can find that and watch it from your TV. So that's just one way of doing it. And we're videoing throughout the United States, and we're also broadcasting on radio, streaming throughout the world, really, and all our platforms here in KROX. We're glad we can do it. We're glad you're able to join us wherever you are. We did talk to Emily Meyer. Let's see if we can get that one up here. Emily Meyer, coach of the Pirates. Well, it's down to the, hopefully not the final game of the season, but the Section 8A championship. Beginning of the year, I know that was one of the goals for the girls.
It was, and I mean, never fails when these girls put their mind to something. They definitely go above and beyond and they got that taste last year and wanted to get back here this year.
You got 5-0 shutout, so you got everything sort of rolling in that Thief River Falls game here on Saturday.
Yeah, and I'm hoping to see that line of Cassie Solheim, Taylor Field, and Addie Fee to really be a producing line again today. I mean, Addie Fee scoring 4 goals, the most she's scored in her career, and I'm hoping that'll carry over into this game.
How about the overall, Fee got 4 goals, but really all the lines seem to be clicking in that game.
They did, and I think that was exactly where we want to be come playoff time. And, you know, they've really dialed it in mentally, and hopefully they can stay that way for this game, because I know it's tough coming to Warroad, and, I mean, even coming and playing at the Gardens is a mental game in itself, and then going up against the top team in the state, but I know these girls know what they have to do. We prepared for it all season, so hopefully that shows.
It is. Let's talk about, you lost to Warroad twice. Closed the gap a little bit the second time you played them up here in their holiday tournament. What have you learned about the way you played and things that you'll have to correct to get an upset here?
I think just putting the pressure on and keeping it on the whole game, and you know, it's in every single game we've played them is we run out of gas halfway through, and that's when they really start capitalizing on opportunities. And if we can do a good job of just staying on them and keeping the pressure on, being aggressive and disrupting anything that they have in our defensive zone, I think we'll be in good shape, and just making sure that any chance we can when we're tired to just ice the puck down and get a change.
What about their it's the top scoring line of the state of Minnesota. What can you do against, what do you have to do against them?
I mean, I really don't think there's a way to shut them down completely, but if we can contain them a little bit and keep them to the outside and not let Riley Bartz hit those one-time shots back door, then we're doing our job and doing it correctly. And hopefully we can keep out of the penalty box. That's going to be a huge key for the success tonight, and just making sure that we wear that top line down, because knowing Izzy Marvin, he'll probably play that line every other shift, whether their style of play is there or not. So hopefully we can just wear that top line down and see what the other lines can do.
Eastside got a couple goals against them. I don't mean anything derogatory about this, but their goaltender looked a little suspect early there. Just the Green Wave couldn't get to her anymore. So I'm sure if you get that puck in the zone, do get a little offensive zone, that shooting at the goalie would be a big thing.
Yeah, I mean, kind of like what Addie Fee said in the last game when talking about Warroad and what we have to do to prepare for this one is just getting shots on net and burying the opportunities. It's never going to be a perfect shot, and whatever we can throw on this goalie to test her a little bit is going to be super beneficial, and then just going and crashing the net hard.
Well, there's always some drama, and you've hit it this week with your team and the leading scorer for the Pirates, she's the leading goal scorer for the Pirates, a defenseman. But Reese Swanson broke her hand this week.
Yeah, and that's a little bit of a crush to us, because that's one of our role players here. But I think it gives girls the opportunity to really step up and kind of fill that role. And I think it's going to be a big opportunity for Jenna Seaver that's stepping into that position, and for her to really rise to the occasion. I mean, it's tough because Reese is such a solid and smart player, but I know it was a hard decision for her too, because seeing a kid like that sit out of a game like this is pretty shocking. But I know she had to really put herself first and think of her own health in the long run. And I think these girls will really come together and play a solid hockey game.
So what happened? It wasn't this week. It was last week, actually, she broke it. What happened here, and when?
Nobody really saw it, and it kind of was such a split thing, and she ran into the net when we were doing 2 hard laps, kind of got bumped into it and hit it pretty hard on the side, and then played on it in the Thief River Falls game on Saturday and kind of broke it a little bit more. So it's a spiral fracture on her metacarpal bone, and I mean, it's either taking 4 weeks to heal or it could be 8. So, it was just a sporadic accident, and it's something that you never thought was going to happen, especially in practice. But a kid like that played on it and just made it worse. So hopefully she heals fast and gets ready for softball season and the rest of the hockey that she has going on this year.
Well, Jenna Seaver, the senior, one of 3 seniors on your squad, 4 counting Coral Brecken here, one of your managers. So she gets a chance to jump in regular shifts here. What have you told her? What do you expect her to do?
She's one of those kids that has really stepped into her role of her captain's spot, and she's been a leader on and off the ice for the squad this year. And I think her getting this opportunity, it was either her not getting as much playing time as she hoped to now seeing regular shifts. So I think she's really going to sell out there, and hopefully we see a lot of success coming from Jenna Seaver tonight.
Who's she paired with then?
She's going to be paired with Morgan Nelson. So we switched around the defense a little bit. And, I mean, Morgan's pretty excited to be playing with Jenna and having her back a little bit. So I think that's going to give Jenna a little bit more confidence that she's playing with somebody that's going to sell out and really work hard. Because Morgan, I mean, she works hard every single game. And hopefully tonight's going to be the night where she pops one in the back of the net, too.
Probably a night where you hopefully won't be pinching a lot, because that's where Warroad turns into odd man rushes.
Yeah, they do a really good job hanging up by the defense and their defensive zone, and we got to watch for that to not give them any odd man rushes. And I mean, Campbell's going to be dialed in for this game, but we can't leave her hanging out to dry. So hopefully we can do a good job and recognize that that's what the kind of game they're going to play, and really make sure that we contain them a little bit.
Well, you're here. It's where you want it to be. You play anybody one time for a chance to go to the state tournament next week in St. Paul. So I know a lot of people say, well, boy, they're really going to be good next year, and Warroad's losing a lot. You're not looking at next year tonight.
No, we got to look at this game and this season. I mean, it's been a special one for this group of kids. And, when they really put their mind to something, they can really be successful. So I'm hoping that's what tonight's going to bring, and it's do or die. And that's what the best part about playoff hockey is, especially in the state of Minnesota. And you never know what kind of upsets could happen. And if we get a couple of lucky bounces and Campbell keeps the pucks out of the net, I think we're going to do fine.
Well, there's about 8,000 people back in Crookston that are cheering for the Pirates, and I would think the other communities, Thief River Falls and East Grand Forks, are all rooting against the big devil Warroad Warriors. So you'll have everybody behind you except Warroad, but best of luck to you.
Thank you.
That's Emily Meyer. She is the head coach for the Crookston Pirates, and they are getting, they had the pregame warm-ups, and they're getting ready now in the locker room for last-minute instructions. And then we'll have the hockey game in about 12 minutes. We'll have the introductions and the national anthem, and then we'll get started with this game from Warroad. We'll be back and take a look at the starting lineups for the two teams. That's coming up next. on KROX Radio and KROX Video.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean and Mike a call at 281-1178 today or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. That's 281-1178. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
Hello, this is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community Crookston. Over the years, we have seized the opportunity to make changes and improve the services that we offer. Healthcare has taken on a very distinct evolution, focusing on post-acute, short stay, and return to home. It is our privilege to continue to serve our community with continuum of care ranging from assisted living, memory care, post-acute, short stay, and extended care. We are so grateful for the support of Crookston and the surrounding communities. Please know how very proud Benedictine Living Community of Crookston is to serve our community.
Hi, I'm TJ Yoshi here at Marvin Headquarters in Warroad, Minnesota. The Lake Town way of life is appealing to so many people.
We've got a thriving school system, coffee shops, breweries, restaurants, and hockey is the hub of our community. We're probably the last place left in Minnesota where hockey is actually free.
The way Marvin supports the town supports Marvin is awesome.
There's opportunities for you, work hard, self-educate. The sky's the limit here at Marvin.
Help support Crookston Youth Hockey. The Crookston Blue Line Club works hard to improve youth hockey, and club investments help keep the hockey program costs down. The Blue Line Club has paid for equipment, liability insurance, MAHA registration fees, MITE Park and Rec fees, and USA Hockey membership fees. The Crookston Blue Line Club also pays tournament entry fees, home tournament expenses, and website development and maintenance. For more information, contact any Blue Line Club member. Please help support Crookston Youth Hockey.
All of us love sports, but not all sports are created equal. College sports have big budgets, dedicated alumni networks, and corporate sponsorships. Professional sports have even deeper pockets, millionaire owners, lucrative TV and radio deals, and merchandise sales. High school sports have you. Everyone agrees high school sports give us plenty of reasons to cheer. And now's a great time for us to give back. Supporting your hometown high school won't cost you much, but it will go a long way to ensuring the games we love the most are here to stay. Minnesota High School Sports. They're good for our kids, good for our community, and best of all, they're good for you.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
Back in the Gardens, and the Crookston Pirates about ready to play the Warroad Warriors in the Section 8A Girls Hockey Championship here. The starting lineups we do before each local game that we carry on KROX for Napa, Crookston, Welding, and Machine. It's wintertime, of course, starting to get some more cold weather coming up, so you want to make sure your battery will start the first time every time you turn that puppy over. You will have that happen when you get a Legend battery from Napa, Crookston, Welding, and Machine. They handle all your Legend battery needs for your cars, trucks, RVs, snowmobiles, ATVs. The starting lineups for Napa, Crookston, Welding, and Machine. For the Warroad Warriors, starts in goal. She's a freshman. a 1.71 goals against average, save percentage at .896. She has 5 shutouts on the year. Starting forward line will be in all Division I players next year. Riley Bartz, a senior at center, leading scorer in the state of Minnesota, is going to University of St. Thomas. Kate Johnson, a senior at left wing, and Talia Hendrickson, a senior at right wing, are both going to Bemidji State next year. That's the first line. 117 goals, 145 assists amongst them. Second unit out will be Abby Ruley, a senior, between Lila Langto, a senior, and Kaya Sandy, a sophomore. Then Maddie Skogman, a junior, between Emmy Hardwick, a freshman, and Emily Lawrenson, a sophomore. And defensively, they go with Lexi Kirkaby, a senior, and sophomore Katie Comstock. Kateria Sandy, a senior, with Kalila Lindquist, a senior. And then freshman Vivian Markalka and senior Abigail Chamernick. Backup goaltenders Jordan Work, a freshman. They do have a fourth line of Lene Herron, a freshman, with Michaela Curtis, a junior, and freshman another Kate Johnson on the other wing. For the Crookston Pirates, Emily Meyer in her second year as head coach. She's assisted by Stacy Olson and Amanda Lean. 17-6-2 on the year. In goal will be Campbell Friggy, the sophomore. 10-5-2 record, 2.32 goals against average, save percentage at .912. Starting forward line will be Cassie Solheim, a junior at center. Addie Fee, a sophomore at left wing. And Taylor Field, a freshman at right wing. Taylor, the leading scorer in the Pirates, 14 goals and 19 assists, 33 points. Cassie Solheim and Brecken Tull have 29 apiece. And Addie Fee has 31 points, and then 33 for Field, 31 for Fee, 29 apiece for Tull and Solheim, and 20 unit. We'll see who comes out there. Acorn. Defensively, the Pirates have Ashlyn Bailey, a freshman, with Kaylee Clausen, a sophomore, and Jenna Seaver, a senior, with junior Morgan Nelson. They have Dress Logan Brecken, a freshman, Natalie Naravez, a junior, and a fourth line of Ava Martin, a freshman, Emmy Trosted, a sophomore, and Peyton Strand, a freshman. On the wings, a backup goaltender for the Pirates tonight is Kaylee Magsom, a senior. Magsom, Fisher, and Seaver are the 3 seniors on the Pirates squad. And Coral Brecken, one of the managers, is also a senior. Warroad, their first line, those 3 scorers are all seniors. They have 2 seniors on the second line. 4 of their 6 defensemen are seniors. So that's a lot of talent that's going to be graduating for Warroad. And we'll see how that goes next year. The Pirates and the Warriors ready to come out. We'll take another break here. That's your starting lineups, by the way, for Napa, Crookston Welding and Machine. And the Pirates here on KROX Radio and KROX video stream.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
With the fall season right around the corner, Grove Mechanical in Crookston is ready to prepare you for winter. They suggest having your heating system serviced regularly to keep things running smoothly. A skilled technician will clean and service your heating equipment to ensure safe and efficient operation. It's never too early to get ready for the upcoming winter season. Before the cold sets in, call Grove Mechanical today, your hometown heating and cooling professionals. Give them a call, 218-281-3863, or visit their website, grovemech.com.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Fix it, do it, remodel it, and improve it with the help of Crookston Hardware Hank. They have everything you need from electrical to plumbing supplies, paint, stain, and paint supplies, power and hand tools, housewares, and things to fix up and clean up. Crookston Hardware Hank carries seasonal items, shovels, rakes, grills, bird feeders, bird seed, pet food, and much more. For home projects, repairs, and more, shop Crookston Hardware Hank, University Avenue in Crookston.
You've got a lot more going for you with Hank Hardware Hank.
Happy Joe's in Crookston has some grand news. Our buffet is back. Come grab all your favorites, including our pizza, pasta, and breadsticks, plus more. Buffet is open 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. Happy Joe's. Good times to be together.
Tradition, your sports leader. The voice of the Valley since 1948. 1260 AM, KROX Crookston.
Okay, back here at the Gardens in Warroad, we just had the introductions of the starting lineups, and now we have the national anthem coming up. So why don't we, Bo, why don't we take another break here, and we'll be back with the start of the game, we promise, right after this timeout.
All of us love sports, but not all sports are created equal. College sports have big budgets, dedicated alumni networks, and corporate sponsorships. Professional sports have even deeper pockets, millionaire owners, lucrative TV and radio deals, and merchandise sales. High school sports have you. Everyone agrees high school sports give us plenty of reasons to cheer. And now's a great time for us to give back. Supporting your hometown high school won't cost you much, but it will go a long way to ensuring the games we love the most are here to stay. Minnesota high school sports. They're good for our kids, good for our community, and best of all, they're good for you.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
You're watching Crookston Pirate Activities on the KROX live stream. It's brought to you in part by Riverview Health, American Crystal Sugar Company, CHS Egg Services, Christian Brothers Ford, Bremer Bank, Grove Mechanical, Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic, Crookston Valley Co-op, Hugo's Family Marketplace, United Valley Bank, the Benedictine Living Community, Villa St. Vincent, Ottertail Power Company, Crookston School District, Cess Vanderhoff, Andy Oman State Farm, the City of Crookston, and Tri-Valley Head Start, all bringing you Crookston Pirate Activities on the KROX live stream.
Okay, there's the referees, 4 of them, as I said. He hasn't introduced them yet, but we're on the side of the players' boxes here. Both of them are side by side. Pirates in their dark blues. The white numbers, some yellow gold trim there. Warroad in their whites. Black breezers, black numbers, and some gold also mixed in there as well. The Warriors against the Pirates here for the Section 8A championship. Coach Marvin and I were talking about the last time the Pirates beat Warroad in a section championship game was about 17 years ago. Is that right? When the Pirates at Roseau beat Warroad. That was quite a game. the wheelhouses, Marley and Erica and Danielle Person and some great players on that team. Took third in the state, did we? Okay, here we go. This is what we came for. This is what you've been waiting for. It's Solheim, number 17, facing off with Bartz. Crookston has it, or had it. Now Fee taken away by Bartz. In the Crookston zone they are, and the Pirates have it. That's Morgan Nelson going back behind her net. Nelson stops, looks, pass up. She tried, I'm not sure if it was intended for Seaver or Fee, but anyway, it's out at center ice, and Solheim got it to Field. Field has it knocked back out in the neutral zone area. The Pirates have to tag up. They do, but Warroad has time. They come out. Headman pass up to Bart. She comes in, fires a shot, and that's off and wide to the side. Now it's Warroad in the Crookston zone with the puck. Bartz will spin around, back from the point, lets a shot go. That's wide. Now Crookston bottle up in their zone. Here's Nelson. Trying, stops, has some room. Comes over to Fee in the near corner. Warroad collapses two players on her in the forecheck. Fee got it up to Field, though, and here's Field. Taylor Field, the speedster, coming in for the Pirates. The freshman, right circle, took a shot, went wide. Pirates getting after it. That's Brindley Coleman. Now behind the Warroad net, the Pirates battle there. Trying to dig it out was LaPlante. And Warroad sends it out to center ice. It's knocked away in the Pirates' turn, but can't pick up the puck, and Warroad sends it in the Crookston zone. Crookston gets it back out in the neutral zone area, right down below us here. Now it's back in the Crookston zone. LaPlante goes back to Bailey, and here's Ashlyn. She's in the Warroad zone, takes a shot right on, stick save by Stevens, and the puck's out to center. Here comes Sandy with it. She has 2-on-1, slides a pass over to Bart. She couldn't catch it. It was in her skates there. She drops it for Johnson, puts it back behind the Crookston net. Bartz is there, gets to it, tried to center, comes back to the point. This is Chambernick, her shot. That's steered away. And again, Warroad in the corner. Here's a shot right on, point blank shot. Saved by Friggy on the blue line, kept in by Warroad. And it's behind the Crookston net over there. The Pirates just try to ice it out of there. Couldn't, kept in by Comstock. Her shot goes wide. And, well, maybe a touch of it by Friggy, her first save of the game. Here's Warroad coming back in. They slide it in front, try to get it to Johnson, but it was too far for her. Now it's Crookston behind her net. Good work there. And trying to work her way out, the Pirates. That was Fee, but she couldn't. Now Field has it. She winds up behind her own net. Taylor Field along the boards, got it up to Solheim. Cassie is in the Warroad zone. Now she looks, Field there. They knock it around down in the near corner of the Warroad zone. Now Solheim tried to get to it, but Warroad has control back. Now it's backhanded in the Crookston zone. Nelson back for it. There's Morgan behind her net. Looks, right wing, she goes up to Field. Field had it knocked away. There's a check by Cassie Solheim, and she'll be going off for 2 minutes here. And they're going to call checking, I guess. So 3.5 minutes into the game, Crookston draws the first penalty, checking on Cassie Solheim. So 5-on-4 power play. Warroad. Dangerous. I'm not sure what their power play is, but it's huge. Here's a shot blocked in front by the Pirates. Warroad sets it up. Here's Hendrickson with it. She circles back along the side, goes back to the point. Comstock, she'll let a shot go, screening in front. Friggy found it, made the save, the rebound, they score. Hendrickson right up in the shallow slot and fired a shot by Friggy, who didn't have a chance on it. Hendrickson scores her 33rd goal of the season, and a power play goal for Warroad. They take a 1-0 lead, the 4:03 mark. Well, that's what happens. Take a penalty, and they'll make you pay. Hendrickson the goal from the low slot there. 1-0 the Warriors. Oh, they're having trouble getting the penalty time off the clock there. They haven't got the goal up there either, so. Puck is dropped. It's controlled by Warroad into the Crookston zone. After it is Hardwick. Lindquist and Johnson get the assists on the goal. Here right in front again was Warroad, and half fanning on it in front where that was, they got a lot of people moving all over. I don't know. And Warroad and Crookston fans sort of mixed together. Puck out to a center ice. Back in is Warroad, but they're back in offside. 1-0. It was Talia Hendrickson from Kalaya Lindquist and Kate Johnson. Face off. Won by Ruley. Cleanly back to Sandy in the Crookston zone, but knocked away. It's back out at center ice. Here's dumping it in the Crookston zone. The Warriors get after it, try to center. It's laying loose there, and Seaver able to get it up left side. Fee is there, knocked away. Comes back to Seaver over her stick. Walking in. Here's a shot. They score. I think that was Kaya Sandy that got it. And the Warriors take a 2-0 lead. Here we played just over 5 minutes of the game. So that's Kaya Sandy, the sophomore, gets her 13th goal of the season. 5:08 mark, so that was a minute 5 seconds apart. That was a nice shot. She picked far corner on Friggy there. 2-0 Warroad. Puck in the Crookston zone again. Bartz had the first shot on net, but the last 6 have been Warroad. Here's Solheim, her pass to Fee behind her. Now Cassie will get it. That was an unassisted goal for Sandy. Kaya Sandy. There's 2 of Sandy's out there. Here's Crookston in their own zone. It's behind their net. Bailey back behind. Ashland stops, looks, goes back behind for Clausen. Keely Clausen tried to get up to field, knocked away by Warroad. Dumping in the corner was Johnson. They got the top unit out there. There's Bart's shot right off the blocker of goaltender Friggy. Pirates, Fee knocks it out to center ice, makes a move around Johnson. Now Johnson takes it, or that's not John Lindquist, defenseman takes it away, and she dumps it in the Crookston zone. Seaver behind her net. Kate Johnson knocked it away a bit, kept in the point by Lindquist. Now Warroad. Hendrickson slid the puck to Bartz, and she went right to the net. And puck shot was grabbed by Friggy. And a face-off in the Crookston zone. 2-0 Warroad. We have 10:33 to go in our first period of play. Well, just exactly opposite what the Pirates wanted to happen there. They wanted to score that first goal and get a little momentum going, but Warroad strikes quick for 2 quick ones. 5 minutes into the game. Here's Nelson. The corner up the near side. The Pirates will get it out to center. Coleman slid it over to LaPlante, knocked away back to Crookston zone, and Seaver knocked it down. Jenna still with it, back in her own zone, slides it over, and Field is out there. Here's up at center. She has it taken away, and trying to come in with it was Skogman. She had it knocked away, and Field goes back in her own zone. Taylor Field trying to wind up and get out of the zone with it. Lost the handle of the puck. Warroad got it back and slid it through the upper slot area. Kept in the point by Kirkaby. And here's Nelson. Morgan lost it. Warroad centers it in front again. Seaver over there. She'll get it out of the zone. Back to center is Lindquist. She goes across to Kirkaby, and Kirkaby takes a shot and right on, and Friggy makes the save there. Pirates will finish changing up their line. Face off to the right of Friggy. She's already had 6 saves, 2 goals against her. Puck dropped. Warroad has it. Back at the point. Lindquist sends it behind the Crookston net. Pirates battling along the boards. Back in the corner. Warroad has it. They center and ricochets right on net. Friggy the save. Here's a shot taken by Kirkaby, and that was a save by Friggy. Puck is out at center. Warroad back at their own blue line. Pass up, deflected over to Bailey. She put it in the left wing and nobody there, but it's back in the Warroad zone. Now Warroad trying to break out. They do all the way to center ice. Tip pass by Bartz up the left side. Walking in. A shot. They score. Boy, that was just a whistler coming to the right of Friggy and putting it right past her was Hendrickson, getting her 2nd goal of the game. This one comes at the 8:26 mark. So Warroad comes out here, and they're making sure Crookston doesn't get any momentum here, as they've scored the first 3 goals in the first 8.5 minutes. Here's Warroad right back in the Crookston zone, trying in front. Kirkaby gets the 1 assist, so it's Hendrickson from Kirkaby. And Warroad, 3-0. Goals by 2 by Hendrickson, 1 by Kaya Sandy. Face off, Warroad wins it right in that slot area again, and the puck doesn't get to the net. Warroad circles around. Bartz on the other side, had it knocked away by Field. Now Seaver and Solheim goes back behind her net up this near boards. Fee battling along the boards, gets it away, and she comes out with it to Field. Field quickly in the Warroad zone. She takes a shot, knocked down by Comstock, the defenseman. Flipped a little pass over the stick of the Pirates, and Crookston does keep it in. Here's on the point, Nelson tried to get it toward the net, but Warroad knocks it down, sends it to center ice where Coleman is there. Brinley Coleman coming in, right circle, a shot, doesn't get it on net, hits the defenseman. That's Comstock, 2 blocks there. Comstock has it, the sophomore defenseman for Warroad. Puts it on the right side to Kaya Sandy. They get it out to, a pass too far. That'll be icing on Warroad. But their first mistake of the game for Warroad. Icing will bring the face-off back in their zone. Pirates have Coleman, Tull, and LaPlante out there with Bailey and Clausen defensively, and Warroad comes away with the puck on the draw. Sandy, Kaya Sandy gets it in the Crookston zone again behind their net, circles around, goes back to the point, and Pirates try to tie him up there, but it's a long shot and it's tipped away the blocker and the stick by Friggy. Crookston changes up. Solheim, Fee, and Field out there. Face off to the right of Friggy. And somebody's in the circle too deep. They're going to chase Rulli out of the face-off circle. Pirates win the draw, and skating out to center ice with it is Seaver, and she dumps it in. Pirates go after it. Warroad is there first. Fee trying to dig it out. Pirates do keep it in. Fee with it, turns around, try to long backhander, knocked down by the Warroad defense, and that's Chambernick. Gets it in they get it in the Crookston zone, trying a shot there and a save by Friggy. It ended up a weak shot as one of the Pirates got a stick in there and sort of tied up the shot. I think it was Langto that might have taken it, or tried to take it anyway. Face off to the left of the Crookston goal this time. 6.5 minutes to go, first period, 3-0. Warroad has the lead. Shot, that might have hit the pipe on the right side off Friggy. In the corner, Crookston, Solheim had it. Warroad, Bartz digs it out, comes right out in front, tried the shot, and it was deflected away. Warroad with it, back to the point to Lindquist. She comes on the near side to, kept in by Warroad's Hendrickson. Now Solheim behind her net. Over, and Seaver tried to tip it out, kept in. Warroad puts it toward the net, tipped away by Friggy. They were trying to pass there, and Crookston will put the puck down ice. And the icing call on the Pirates as they change up quickly here is Warroad has bottled the Pirates up. This first period, they've outshot Crookston 14-1. Face off to the right of Friggy this time. Bart's on the draw, wins it cleanly, back to the point. Comstock a shot, and that goes behind the Crookston net. Warroad still with it. Again, it's Johnson. Gets it, walks in, tried to hit the far side, and went off the blocker of Friggy. Puck in the corner, dug out by Warroad, taken back by Coleman. Goes off the board to LaPlante. Emma backhands her way out to center ice, coming with Tull. Here's a shot that goes wide. Tull after it in the corner with Comstock. And it's LaPlante behind the net. She's tied up and taken down. Coleman goes over to try to pick it up, pinching in to keep it in with the Pirates. And here's Coleman in the corner, try to get it back to the point to Nelson. And it's Warroad intercepting. Back to the Crookston blue line is Clausen. She delayed, and it cost her as Warroad was right on it, knocked it away back in the Pirate zone. Here's Crookston, tips it away in the corner. Digging it out is Kate Johnson, puts it to Bartz. Bartz stick handles her way, gets it back to Chamernick on the point. Her shot right on, grabbed by Friggy. Oh, they score! Wow. That one I thought Campbell had it in her glove there in the pads, but somehow it snuck through the 5-hole, I believe. And Warroad takes a 4-0 lead here in the first period with 12:21 to go in the period. Or 4:39 to go in the period. I'm sorry. So Hendrickson gets her third goal, and the hats come flying on the ice. A hat trick for Talia Hendrickson. I'm sure they can't count how many hat tricks she's had this season. She gets her third goal of the game, her 35th of the year. So Hendrickson has been right on with her shots there. Face off at center ice. Pirates win the draw. Seaver put at the far boards. Warroad, now Crookston at their own blue line. Solheim to Fee, try to get it back to Chamernick, gets the lone assist. Hendrickson, her third goal of the game. Her sister is at Bemidji State. She started out east at Franklin Pierce maybe, or then she's transferred to Bemidji State. So her sister will join her there next year. Here's Morgan Nelson trying to keep the puck in. Can't. And Warroad in the Crookston zone. With it is Skogman. Put it behind for Emmy Hardwick. She's tied up in the corner. It's behind the Crookston net, and the Pirates, Morgan Nelson, try to flip it up the boards. Fee battles there. It's picked off by Coleman. They go to Fee. Fee in the zone and knocked away from her. Back is Field. Circles around. Try to go right wing to Coleman. Tipped away. It's back to the blue line. The Pirates. Bailey finally got it and dumps it in the Warroad zone. Here comes Warroad back to center. Tipped away, knocked away by the Pirates. And they're going to call icing on Crookston. Face off back in the Pirate zone. 4-0. Warroad. It's first period. It's exactly what Crookston didn't want to have happen here, or to any team, and that's where Warroad gets you. They, like a shark, they smell blood and they keep going after it. Face off, won by Warroad to Kirkaby. She slides it right in the slot, and the net comes off. And Friggy went down. Her skate hit the one post and knocked it off the pins there. And they'll do it again. Face off to the right of Friggy. They drop it. Crookston walking out with it to center ice and then getting at the red line. Tried to dump it in was Bailey, but Warroad knocked it down right back out to center ice. Crookston turns, and Tull's pass was too far for LaPlante, but it's no icing. Warroad has it. Here's Bartz coming out of the player's box. She was looking for a pass. She's in the Crookston zone. Stick handles around a couple. Tried a behind her back pass that didn't go anywhere, but she still has it. Riley Bartz, senior for Warroad. 3 Pirates on her, and she comes away with the puck. Tried to slide it over to the Kate Johnson. That was too far. Now it's to Bartz. She hits the pipe on the right side. And she got shot. They're all going for that stick side of Friggy. The Pirates get it out to center, but not control of it. Lindquist. Back. Bartz at center. Hendrickson back to Bartz. Tries it over to Johnson. She tried to get it back to Bartz, but it was tipped away by the Pirates. Here's at the point, Chambernick. She'll take a shot right on. Friggy the save. Johnson tried to get the rebound in. She could not. Now she's tied up by Seaver, and the Pirates will wrap it along the boards, and Chambernick will keep it in. Here's this time it's Pirates. Seaver tried to go over the right side. Nobody there. He trying to get over there, but Warroad has control of it. And they still, in the Crookston corner, get it to Bartz. Bartz behind, spins around, lost the puck. Nelson tips it over to Seaver. Seaver again, right wing. He banks it out. Back to the Warroad blue line. Pirates changing. Warroad coming in now. With it is Chambernick. She's walking right in. A shot right on. Friggy makes the save. Well, that was not a good change for the Pirates that time, as almost cost them there. And Chambernick made a nice move to get in there, and Friggy came up with a good save. Her 14th of the game. 18-1 shots favor the Warriors. Here's Warroad, wins the face-off. Comstock on the point, dumps in the corner, under a minute to go. The puck comes to the side of the Crookston net. Friggy tried to knock it to one of her defensemen, and then it came back to her, and then she froze it. Little communication. The girls asking the best Warroad players the best place to have pizza after the game. And they were arguing about it, I guess. Here's a draw right into traffic. The shot by Warroad. Comstock dumped the corner. They center it. Friggy makes another save. Pirates try to walk out with it. Tull had it knocked away. And here's Warroad Comstock. Just sends it behind the Crookston net. Clausen over for it. Now in the Crookston corner. They battle, and it's Warroad with it, and they're going to call. Not sure if the referee in the corner called the penalty, and I think it's on Sandy, so she'll go off for high sticking. Comes at the 16:36 mark, 24.1 seconds to go in the first period. Well, it'll be nice to get one here as you go into the first period locker room. Puck drop, Warroad has it, and Crookston takes it away. Warroad has it back, and they get it past the Pirates all the way back. Bailey goes back for it. 10 seconds, 9 and down. Here's Field going back in her corner. Warroad had picked it off. Now Fee has it. Comes up to Solheim. Here's Cassie. She won't have time to shoot. And the buzzer goes off to end the first period of play. As Warroad leaves the ice after a good first period for the Warroad, to say the least. They score 4 goals in the first period, a hat trick for Talia Hendrickson, and it's 4-0 Warroad after 1. We'll be back and take a look at the first period stats and scoring and saves and all that. We're in the Gardens in Warroad, and so far it's been all the home team. After 1, Warroad 4, Crookston 0. We'll be back to the Gardens here on KROX radio and video.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at GoHugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball, baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
crap shooting,
hockey, basketball,
wrestling. So we have a lot of sports.
And there is orchestra,
band,
choir, visual arts,
speech,
theater, Leo Club. And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is my education destination.
Welcome to Andy Oman State Farm. We're located on 423 North Broadway, next to Holiday in Crookston, Minnesota. Third generation agent with State Farm. We've got a team here with over 75 years of experience, 6 of us fully licensed, here to serve you. We know insurance is about a promise, and we're here from the beginning to throughout the whole process to deliver on that promise.
Nobody likes to wait on hold, and neither do we. Give our office a call where a cheerful voice is ready to help you right away. Call 218-281-3643.
The Crookston Eye Clinic is your hometown eye clinic. Whether you have cataracts, glaucoma, macular degeneration, or perfect vision, it is important to have your eyes evaluated to keep them healthy. The Crookston Eye Clinic is open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., but on Thursdays they open at 9:15 a.m. They also have a second location in Boston to offer you even more appointment options. If you've been wanting to try contact lenses or looking for a new pair of glasses, the doctors at Crookston Eye Clinic are available to see you. Doctors Forget Smith and Jananetta are all accepting new patients. Call 218-281-2020 for the Crookston and Boston Eye Clinic, the best care in sight.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Okay, you're back here at the Gardens in Warroad, where their home team Warriors lead Crookston 4-0 after a period of play here in the Section 8A Girls Hockey Championship. And it was started as a power play that opened it up for Warroad. Pirates took a checking penalty, and 29 seconds later, Warroad popped one in. It was Talia Hendrickson. She got a pass from Johnson, Kate Johnson. She was in the low slot, so she was like 7 feet in front of Friggy and just whistled a shot by her. Campbell didn't have a chance to react at all. 4:03 mark, it was 1-0 Warriors. Then a minute later, 5 seconds later, the Kaya Sandy, she had a nice shot. She took the puck away at center ice, skated in the Crookston zone, went about between the hash marks on the left side of Friggy and let a shot go. Nice shot. Kept it low, went for the far side, and hit it. 5:08 mark, Kaya Sandy scores unassisted. Then about 3 minutes later, at 8:26 mark, Lexi Kirkaby had a nice pass to Hendrickson again. She was down low and got a shot that was on Friggy, but Campbell looked like she had it, but then it went off. She couldn't hold on to it. It went off and just bounced in the net. That was a nice shot, but still looked like Campbell had that one wrapped up, but trickled by her. Hendrickson, her second from Kirkaby at 8:26. It was 3-0, and that just not the way certainly the Pirates wanted to start. And then to cap it off, with 4:39 to go in the period, Hendrickson got her third goal, the hat trick, as the hats came flying on the ice. And she had another shot just coming into the right side of Friggy and put it to the far side, just whistled it by. From Chambernick on the assist, Abigail Chambernick. Hendrickson gets her third, and that is her 35th goal of the season, her third one. Warroad did take a penalty with 24 seconds to go in the first period, Sandy for high sticking, so Crookston will start on the power play for minute 36 to start the second period. The Pirates will have the person advantage. Crookston outshot in the period 19-1, which meant 15 saves for Friggy. She has 15, and then 1 save for Stevens, who hasn't been tested at all. So that's how it shakes out here in the first period. Pirates trail 4-0. The winner, of course, goes to the Minnesota State Girls Hockey Tournament. It starts Wednesday at the St. Paul Civic Center, and that at the XL Energy Center. And the Pirates will, if it's Warroad, they'll be the number 1 seed there, and they'll get a pretty good favorable draw. They draw, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 are seeded, and then the other 3 are at large, so they by the draw. So they'll, okay, who's playing Warroad, and they'll draw, and then some team will say, oh, God, really? We draw them? And but that's how they do it. They get it all set up, and then they play it out. Starting Wednesday, the Class A, the Class AA, their first round is on Thursday. I think, if I've seen right, I think Laverne might have already has made it in. I think that might be the first team to make it in, Laverne. Class AA, Section 8 AA, they're playing at Ralph Engelstad Arena. It's Roseville taking on Moorhead in the Section 8 AA championship. as we speak. That's going on. We'll take a break and be back here to Warroad, where the Warroad Warriors lead Crookston 4-0 after one period on KROX Radio and KROX Video.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean and Mike a call at 281-1178 today or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. That's 281-1178. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
Hello, this is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community Crookston. Over the years, we have seized the opportunity to make changes and improve the services that we offer. Healthcare has taken on a very distinct evolution, focusing on post-acute, short stay, and return to home. It is our privilege to continue to serve our community with continuum of care ranging from assisted living, memory care, post-acute, short stay, and extended care. We are so grateful for the support of Crookston and the surrounding communities. Please know how very proud Benedictine Living Community of Crookston is to serve our community.
Hi, I'm TJ Yoshi here at Marvin Headquarters in Warroad, Minnesota. The Lake Town way of life is appealing to so many people.
We've got a thriving school system, coffee shops, breweries, restaurants, and hockey is the hub of our community. We're probably the last place left in Minnesota where hockey's actually free.
The way Marvin supports the town supports Marvin is awesome.
There's opportunities for you, work hard, self-educate. The sky's the limit here at Marvin.
Help support Crookston Youth Hockey. The Crookston Blue Line Club works hard to improve youth hockey, and club investments help keep the hockey program costs down. The Blue Line Club has paid for equipment, liability insurance, MAHA registration fees, Mite Park and Rec fees, and USA Hockey membership fees. The Crookston Blue Line Club also pays tournament entry fees, home tournament expenses, and website development and maintenance. For more information, contact any Blue Line Club member. Please help support Crookston Youth Hockey. Well, for Draft Sports Bar and Grill, your scoreboard update after one period of play, Warroad leading Crookston girls hockey 4-0 in the Section 8A championship game. Draft Sports Bar and Grill, they have all the sandwiches, burgers, that tacos, pasta, you name it, they have it at Drafts. They have a new Thai peanut pasta walleye sandwich as well. And their full menu, you can see it on their website. You can takeouts, you can get, call them, put in your order, head out and pick it up and head back home, or it's a good place to stop anytime or after a game over at the Crookston. It's right next to the Crookston Sports Center. They have lunch specials too. They open at 11. What do we have? Thursday tonight they had they're having the taco inspired dishes on Thursday till 9 o'clock. Rib night tomorrow night, 5 to 9. St. Louis ribs, 15 for the half, 19 for the full rack. Saturday it's prime rib night from 5 to 9. 10-ounce prime rib, $23. The 14 ounce is $28. All at Draft Sports Bar and Grill. Here it's 4-0 after one. In Thief River Falls, Moorhead leading Roseau after one period of play for the Section 8 AA Girls Hockey Championship. In girls basketball, Crookston has played the underclassmen games, and they won both at Norman County East. Ulen hit it all. Pirates C Squad won 36-28, and the Crookston JV won 41-29. Some of the scores that we have as both teams are on the ice, and the Pirates trying to make it a little better second period. I don't know if Warroad took they took the penalty. They had 2 penalties up there. I thought maybe somebody took a penalty at the end of the period or something, but they have a minute 36 to serve on Sandy's penalty to end the first period there. So at the back, they're having trouble with the clock there in the penalty at times. Could be the operator, could be the computer. Who knows? Sort of mixed here. We got, as I said before, we got Warroad fans and Crookston fans sort of in the same area here, and that could, it's not always a good combination, having the same teams. But anyway, here's Cassie Solheim taking the draw against Kate Johnson. Warroad with it again. They just ice it down because they can, skating shorthanded. Puck, Nelson tried to get it up. It's pinched along the boards by Hendrickson, but Solheim back to pick it up. Here's Cassie Solheim coming out of the zone. Goes to Fee on the left side. She couldn't pull it in. Sent back to the Crookston blue line. Nelson there. Little pass to herself, but taken away by Warroad. And they're coming up. This is Kate Johnson. Nice little move. Walks up the slot, a shot, and that's tipped off to the side. Field tracks it down. Here's Taylor Field coming. She's at center. She's in the Crookston zone. Field spins around, and I think Pirates are changing right in front of her there, and she didn't know who she could pass it to, and ended up nobody. Squirts over to Fee on the far side. Fee coming in 2-on-2 with Coleman. Fee lets the shot go off the blocker of Stevens. Tracked down by Coleman. Brindley looking and still with it. Now Coleman had it knocked away by Warroad. Up the boards for Bartz. Bartz works it along and gets it out to center. Coming in the zone is Warroad. Here's Skogman back to Bartz. Walks in. Oh, a nice little move. Had Friggy down, but she tried to stick it around and lost the handle. Now Warroad in front, a shot right on. And Friggy right there to make another nice save. That was off Bartz as well. 15.5 minutes to go. Second period. 4-0 Warroad. 6 seconds to go on the Warroad penalty. Face off to the right of Friggy rather. Here's Warroad getting it to center. Comstock there. Left side to Langto. Put it in front. It's tipped. Oh, Klaus almost tipped it by Friggy there. Now Warroad still with it. Crookston zone. Here's Comstock in the near defensive. Shot it right into the Pirate LaPlante, but it keeps in the zone by Warroad, and they put it right out in front. Friggy grabs it and holds on to it. Crookston changes up again. They're changing quickly here, using 2 lines. Jenna Seaver and Morgan Nelson, defensive pair out there again. Pirates' Reese Swanson is out with a broken hand. Here's a shot on net. Friggy the save off Comstock. The far boards, Fee there. She tried to tip it up and out, did not. Solheim picks it up, flips it, tried to flip it up to Field, knocked down. Fee put it in the Warroad zone, but not far. There's a stick goes flying. It's a Warroad stick back in their zone as the puck. Comstock up to Langto. Langto in the Crookston zone, try to pass in front. Warroad a shot on. That was knocked down by Friggy. Crookston in the far boards, tied up there. 3 Warroad players and Fee battling for it. Dug out by Crookston. Here's Nelson behind her net to Seaver. Tried to go to Field, too far. Kept into the point. Sandy's shot knocked down. Field has it. Field coming in the Warroad zone. Fee trailing, couldn't grab it. Kept in by Sandy. Here's Field walking up the slot, a shot, and that's up high and wide. Here's Coleman behind the net. And Field tried to knock it down, could not. Warroad sends it out of the zone. Back for it is Bailey. Ashlyn Bailey there at her own blue line, drops it back to Nelson. Morgan backhands it up for Tull. Tull knocks it in deeper in the Warroad zone, but the Warriors come right out with it to center ice. LaPlante knocks it down, but taken back away by Hendrickson. Hendrickson coming in. 3 goals already. Drags puck around the one Pirate defenseman nicely, but couldn't get a shot away. Now it's in the Crookston corner behind their net. With it is Johnson. Kate Johnson lays it for Hendrickson, their top unit here. Hendrickson back to the point, walking in. Kirkaby a shot, knocked down, and back at the point, kept in by Hendrickson. In the corner, Bartz back behind the Crookston net to Hendrickson, comes back to the point. Kirkaby, she drops it to Lindquist. She flips it on net, pad save by Friggy, and the puck is controlled by Warroad. Over to Lindquist. Her shot on, saved by Friggy. The rebound came out to the left side. Pirates able to clear it in the far corner. But right there with it is Hendrickson in front, tipped and hit the pipe. I think Johnson hit the pipe on the right side, and Crookston clears it back. Lindquist back in her own zone now. 4-0. Warroad with the lead here. Here's Warroad out to Skogman at center. She's in the Crookston zone, gets by 1, drops it off, fanning on the shot, getting it back. Another shot, didn't get to the goal. Trying to stick it away was Friggy. Comes back in front, but Field has it. Field up to LaPlante off her stick. Warroad has it back. Here they come. Back in the Crookston zone with it. Hardwick in front and unable to get it was Sandy. Now it's Hardwick left it in the corner, trying to walk out. Hardwick has it back. He comes around, tried to stuff it there, didn't get there, and Warroad Comstock wraps it in. Clausen back behind the net, tied up. Warroad has it right in front, a shot right on Friggy, the save. Clausen in the corner, gets it out to center, but Warroad will come right back in at him. Here they walk in the far corner goes Sandy. Now Crookston tried to get it out. They did. Warroad has to tag up. Crookston with the puck. Had some time, but what are they calling? Delayed offside there? Oh, that was a long delayed offside. So face-off will be outside the Crookston blue line. Rulli, Langto, and Kaya Sandy out for Warroad. Crookston has Coleman, LaPlante, and Tull. Here comes Comstock, the defenseman for Warroad, in the zone. Here's a shot taken way wide by Warroad's Langto, and it circles the boards all the way back in the Warroad zone. Tull getting in there, try to take it away, but Comstock ends up with it now back and knocking it down. This will be icing on Warroad. They tried to get to it, to touch it, so wave off icing, but they didn't make it there in time. Face off, and here comes the top unit back out there for the Warriors. They haven't scored for they score 12:21 of the first period. So Pirates pretty good start here of the. Here's a shot, Bailey right into Warroad there. They can block. That's Hendrickson. Oh, there's a long pass to Johnson coming with Bartz 2-on-0. Shot and saved by Friggy. What a save by Campbell Friggy. It was 2-on-0 for the two guns, Johnson and Bartz. Johnson slid it the last second to Bartz. And she might have hit the pipe on the left side of Friggy, but Campbell made the save and then knocked the net off as she was sliding to make that save. Beautiful save by Friggy, her 28th of the game. They haven't played halfway through the game. There's a shot from the point. That's right on. Chambernick, the nice shot there. She put it right on from and got through. That's a surprise. She's the daughter of the new athletic director, a couple of years here at Warroad. So Mark Chambernick. Crookston's athletic director, Nate Labarski, and Superintendent Dave Keene are here. We've seen them a little bit ago. Here's a shot from the point. That's up and wide by Comstock. Crookston, Bailey tried to put it up, and now it's Bartz sent it in wide. Johnson back to the point. Comstock couldn't keep it in. She turns back in her own zone up to on the right side to Johnson. She sent it for Bartz. Bartz in the zone working against Solheim. Now the Pirates, Seaver there, the referee, or Kaylee Clausen, the referee got in her way. Here's Bart's shot knocked down. The field got it back to the Warroad blue line. Warroad with it, they get a pass across in their own zone, quickly out to center ice, and they're in. This is Lawrenson. She drops it off, and shot goes wide. In the far corner, Warroad battling with two Pirates, and Crookston will get the puck. This is Clausen. She sends it up this near side. Pirates are not on their wings when the defensemen are looking. Here's Bailey. Good job. Knocked one of the Warroad players off, and Ashland wanted a line change, I guess, and is an icing call on the Pirates. So they're able to change up lines. 9:02 to go, second period, 4-0 Warroad. Face off to the right of Campbell Friggy. Here's on the draw. It's Crookston. Can't work it out. Back in the Crookston corner. Seaver back there. Puts it behind to Nelson. She's tied up immediately. Warroad takes it away, and a shot right on by Skogman. And Friggy comes up with another save. There's not much love loss, I don't think, as Pirates sort of gang up there around Friggy, and face off. Skogman takes the draw with Coleman. Back on the point. Sandy, a shot knocked down in the Crookston corner. They center it in front and tipped away by the Pirates as Sandy was walking right up the slot area. Now here comes Crookston out, knocking it in the zone, and a penalty coming up, an interference call on Warroad, and going off will be Skogman for 2 minutes for interference. This comes at the 8:32 mark. So Pirates get a chance here for another power play goal. They're 0 for 1 in the game so far. Face off in the Warroad zone. The Warriors get the draw and send it back in the Crookston zone. Back for it's Bailey. Ashlyn Bailey to Solheim, left wing to Fee. She tried to pass across. Warroad got their stick in the way, and it's in the Crookston zone. Bart's over there to pick it up. Bart's comes right in front of shot, and that's off Friggy to the far boards. Kept into the point by Chambernick. Now Crookston will come out with it. Solheim. Cassie, long pass up to Nelson. Morgan skates back. Now she'll turn. Try to get by Warroad. It's in their zone, but right back out by the Warriors. They come in with it, dangling the puck, sending it in front. I think she was almost trying to deflect it in off the goaltender. That time was Kaya Sandy. Now it's center, intercepted by Chambernick. She walks in right up the slot, a shot, and that's up high and wide. Johnson lost Fee in the corner. Fee takes it away, lost it in her skates. Now couldn't get it out, kept in. Hendrickson to Johnson. She shot it wide. She went for the far side. Boy, Pirates just, you don't have, here's the intercepted by Warroad, and they score. Lindquist, the defenseman, skating short-handed, picked off the pass by the Pirates in front and got it and drilled a shot by Friggy. Pirate giveaway there. 9:56 mark. It's 5-0 Warroad now. And Kalaya Lindquist, a senior, gets her 5th goal of the season. I'll wait for the assist here. Warroad again with the face-off. Unassisted goal for Lindquist. Back to the point. Comstock, a shot gloved by Friggy and holds on. Well, things weren't going great. The Pirates really being outshot in the second period, but still they kept them off the board and then they gave one away. Face off to the right of Friggy. Draw one by Warroad. They win everything. Comstock in the corner. Hendrickson out there. Now it's knocked down, and the Pirates trying to get it out of the zone. Kept in by Comstock. And it's sent down ice, and this will be an icing on Crookston. Warroad does not give up the blue line at all. Those defensemen stand right at the blue line, no matter who's coming at them. Face off to the right of Friggy this time. On the draw again, Warroad wins it cleanly. Back Chambernick. She'll take a shot right on. Friggy the save. It's Campbell's 32nd save of the game. We still have 6:18 to go in the second period of play. No time and space for the Pirates in this one. They just haven't had time to do anything. Only 2 shots on goal. Here's puck. It was outside the zone. Chambernick just couldn't quite keep it in, so it's offside and Warroad. Abby Ruley, a senior. Langto, a senior, and Sandy, a sophomore. Here's Langto skating in along the near boards, sent it through the Crookston, just above the crease. It's in the corner. Warroad battles with it. Fee in the corner there, and they still battling. Now Solheim flips it up for Fee. Fee comes out, looks for Field, hits Taylor. Taylor flipped it by the defenseman, tried to get to the puck, could not do it. She has it though. Field along the near boards. Field gets it over to Bailey. Ashland, right side. Here's a Whistler, and that I think was on net. And a pad save by the goaltender. It comes back. Here's Warroad back in the Crookston zone. Here's a shot up high and wide. Back is Crookston. We're trying to come back. Fee up to Field again. Here's a shot by Field. They can't even get a shot on net, the Pirates. That one past Fee. Warroad has it. Long pass up, and here's a semi-break. And Kate Johnson was stopped nicely by the Pirates coming. Seaver across. Here's a shot. They score. Kirkaby scores. A shot from, about 3-4 strides inside the blue line, and was up high and got by Friggy to make it a 6-0 lead for the Warriors with 5 minutes exactly to go in the second period of play. So the defensemen of Warroad have scored a couple goals now. Kirkaby, she's another Division I hockey player going out east to play. It's one of the smaller schools out there. Lindquist and Kate Johnson get the assists on Kirkaby's goal, and that's defensemen have played well here. They have 6 defensemen, and they play 5 of them regularly. Here's puck in the Crookston zone. Out to center is LaPlante on the pass from Coleman. LaPlante in, the freshman trying to go through 5 Warroad players as the Pirates changing again. Now here's Warroad with it. This is Hendrickson. Pass up, and Bartz gets by everybody, walks in, scores. Bartz just beat the Pirates and just walked around everybody and came in and got Friggy down and put it past her. Riley Bart shows why she's leading scorer in the state of Minnesota after leading the state of North Dakota last year. 12:58, so 58 seconds apart. Bart's her first goal of the game, and that's her first point of the game. She gets her 53rd goal of the season. Just went through all the Pirates. But Hendrickson and Lindquist get the assists. So Hendrickson gets her, fourth point, first assist, 3 goals. Here's Fee coming in the zone, but again against 4 Warroad players. Warroad knocks it away, and they're back in the Crookston zone. Here's Warroad, back to the point. Comstock slides it over. Chambernick walking in, and a shot up high and wide. Here's the rebound and put on, and Friggy stops it off the stick of Chambernick. Got her own rebound there. They just announced that Talia Hendrickson scored her 300th point as a Warroad Warrior. (7-0) Warroad. Well, unless the Pirates do something here, it'll be running time to start the third period. There's Warroad taking the puck away, get in front. The puck was laying loose to the right side with Friggy down to the left side, but Crookston able to clear it in the corner. And we get a penalty coming up. Checking penalty on Langto. She goes off for 2 minutes here. This will be the third power play of the game. Warroad has scored a shorthanded goal. Lindquist got a shorthanded goal. So they got a power play goal and a shorthanded goal, does Warroad. So let's see if the Pirates can get something here on the extra man advantage here, or extra gal advantage. Here's the puck in the corner. Crookston, Nelson. Morgan Nelson behind the Warroad net. Takes it in the far corner. Now lost it, and Warroad picks it up, and they try to slap. They do. Slap it all the way down ice. Back for it. Well, Friggy leaves it behind her net. In the corner, Warriors putting on some pressure, but Solheim there stops to get away from Bartz. Puts a pass to Fee at her own blue line. Sends it over to Nelson off her stick. Warroad, Bartz with it. Bartz on penalty kill here. Goes across, gets a return pass, walks right up the slot, makes one move. Friggy knocks the second one away. Rebound. Friggy grabs that one as well. Face off will be to Campbell's right. Pirates still have 1:04 in the power play. Warroad wins the face-off again, but Crookston has the puck. LaPlante, but she tried to stick handle her way out of the zone, could not, and then Warroad went in offside. Chambernick will face it outside the blue line there. And Warroad has it, dumps to the Crookston blue line. LaPlante there. Emma comes up, works her way to the middle. Pass, slow moving one to Coleman, knocked away. Now trying to tip it away was Bailey. It was knocked away by Warroad, and coming back in is Kate Johnson. She's knocked off the play by Bailey. Clausen gets it up. Here's Coleman at center, over to right side to LaPlante, off her. And coming back is Kate Johnson. Again, Bailey bumps her behind the net, ties her up there. Crookston, Coleman trying to dig out the puck does. Goes back behind the net. There's Clausen there, taken away by Johnson in front. Hendrickson there, her shot, knocked down. Johnson slides a shot, just goes wide of the net. Under a minute to go in the period. Both teams at full strength now, and it's an icing call on Crookston. Face off back in the Crookston zone. Pirates down 7-0 here. 44-2 the shots. Totally dominated here by Warroad. Boy, they've won every draw cleanly almost. Here's a shot from the point on. Friggy's save of Comstock's shot. Pirates get it out of the zone, but Comstock there. Goes to the other side, pass up to Langto. She's in the zone. Langto slides a pass across, too far. Tip behind the Crookston net. Now they battle there. Langto came away with it, tried to work it in front. Now Morgan Nelson tried to come out, could not do it. One of the Pirates knocked down there. There's Crookston coming out of the zone. That is Field. Field to Fee. Fee in that slot area takes a shot high and wide to the glove side. Here back and along the boards. Warroad sends it out the neutral zone area, and that's the end of the second period of play. It was looking like the Pirates were sort of settling down, and Friggy was making the saves and keeping Warroad at bay, but then all of a sudden they exploded in about 3 minutes, they exploded for 3 goals and have opened up a 7-0 lead after 2 periods of play. It was 4-0 after 1, now it's 7-0 after 2. Shots tell the story, 46-2. Warroad outshooting the Pirates here through 2 periods of play. We'll take a break, be back to the Gardens here and on KROX Radio and KROX Video in just a bit.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
With the fall season right around the corner, Grove Mechanical in Crookston is ready to prepare you for winter. They suggest having your heating system serviced regularly to keep things running smoothly. A skilled technician will clean and service your heating equipment to ensure safe and efficient operation. It's never too early to get ready for the upcoming winter season. Before the cold sets in, call Grove Mechanical today, your hometown heating and cooling professionals. Give them a call, 218-281-3863, or visit their website, grovemech.com.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Fix it, do it, remodel it, and improve it with the help of Crookston Hardware Hank. They have everything you need from electrical to plumbing supplies, paint, stain, and paint supplies, power and hand tools, housewares, and things to fix up and clean up. Crookston Hardware Hank carries seasonal items, shovels, rakes, grills, bird feeders, bird seed, pet food, and much more. For home projects, repairs, and more, shop Crookston Hardware Hank, University Avenue in Crookston.
You've got a lot more going for you with Hank Hardware Hank.
Happy Joe's in Crookston has some grand news. Our buffet is back. Come grab all your favorites, including our pizza, pasta, and breadsticks, plus more. Buffet is open 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. Happy Joe's. Good times to be together.
Tradition, your sports leader. The voice of the Valley since 1948. 1260 AM, KROX Crookston.
The Warroad Gardens and Warroad Band. It's not a very big band at all, but they play some pretty good music across the way there, and we thank them for doing that. We've seen the top 4 scorers in the state in Class A. Warroad has 3 of them, and I think the second, she's the second leading scorer. I think Bart's is 1. Then this Ayla Puppy of Northfield, we've seen her too when the Pirates played Northfield. But Puppy is a junior. She's going to the University of Minnesota, but she's the second leading scorer in the state. And then Johnson and Hendrickson were tied for 3rd coming into this game. Well, Hendrickson has 3 goals and an assist now. Bartz has a goal, and Johnson has 2 assists in the game, so they keep adding to their totals. It was 4-0 after 1 period of play. Hendrickson scored the hat trick in the first period, and Kaya Sandy scored 1. Then the Warriors scored a shorthanded goal. Skogman went off for interference, and Warroad scored shorthanded. It was Kaya Lindquist stealing the puck from the Pirates in front of their net and scored an unassisted goal. She buried it by Friggy. Then at the 12-minute mark, the Kirkaby center, she came in and rifled a shot that beat Friggy as well. Kirkaby is a defenseman, and she really had some smoke on that shot from Lindquist and Kate Johnson at the 12-minute mark. It was 6-0, and then they made it 7-0 58 seconds later when Bart scored and some nifty stick handling. She can really dangle with the puck. She did, and got the pass from Hendrickson and walked in and scored. Bart's 53rd goal of the season from Hendrickson and Lindquist. So Bart's has 53 goals and 40 assists now. Hendrickson, she has 35 goals and 54 assists. So she has 89 points, and Bart's has 93 points. Kate Johnson, 2 assists. She has 54 assists now for 87 points between those 3 gals. So they did well. The defensemen have played well. They've scored 2 of their goals and a bunch of assists for Chambernick. Kirkaby Lindquist has 3 assists for Lindquist, plus a goal for Kalaya. So she's played well as well. So the Pirates just being outgunned tonight, no doubt about that. 46-2 shots, 24 saves in the second period for Campbell Friggy, 2-period total of 39. 1 save for Stevens. She has 1 in each period. She has 2 saves after 2 periods of play. That sort of, in a nutshell, tells you what's gone on here. Warroad 7, Crookston 0. We have the 3rd period. It will be running time, unless the Pirates score a couple goals early in the 3rd period, but running time to start the 3rd. We'll be back to the Gardens in Warroad in just a bit here on KROX Radio and watching, hopefully, on KROX Video.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at GoHugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have softball,
Baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis, golf, volleyball,
crap shooting,
hockey,
basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
and there is orchestra,
Band,
choir, visual arts,
speech,
theater, Leo Club. And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is my education destination.
Welcome to Andy Ullman State Farm. We're located on 423 North Broadway, next to Holiday in Crookston, Minnesota. Third generation agent with State Farm. We've got a team here with over 75 years of experience. 6 of us fully licensed, here to serve you. We know insurance is about a promise, and we're here from the beginning to throughout the whole process to deliver on that promise.
Nobody likes to wait on hold, and neither do we. Give our office a call where a cheerful voice is ready to help you right away. Call 218-281-3643.
The Crookston Eye Clinic is your hometown eye clinic. Whether you have cataracts, glaucoma, macular degeneration, or perfect vision, it is important to have your eyes evaluated to keep them healthy. The Crookston Eye Clinic is open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., but on Thursdays they open at 9:15 a.m. They also have a second location in Boston to offer you even more appointment options. If you've been wanting to try contact lenses or looking for a new pair of glasses, the doctors at Crookston Eye Clinic are available to see you. Doctors Forget Smith and Jananetta are all accepting new patients. Call 218-281-2020 for the Crookston and Boston Eye Clinic, the best care in sight.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Board update here for Draft Sports Bar and Grill of Crookston. How about a takeout? Save mom from cooking one night. You can do that tomorrow night. Order off the menu. You can watch on their website and order and call 281-1183 and half an hour or whatever. Your order will be ready. You drop in and pick it up, and you'll do the cooking for mom. Great way to do it at Draft Sports Bar and Grill. Tomorrow night, you can take mom out for a rib night. St. Louis ribs, 15 for a half rack and 19 for a full rack. And Saturday night's prime rib night. And okay, Bo Melby recommends the cheese curds at Draft, so they have all kinds of appetizers as well. 7-0 Warroad over Crookston after 2. Section 8 AA championship game at Thief River Falls. Moorhead and Roseau tied 1-1 in the second period. In girls basketball, Crookston, with about 6 minutes to go in the first half, was leading Norman County East Ulen Hitterdal 23-2. Guess Crookston is hitting all kinds of threes in that, but 23-2, the Pirates lead. 6 minutes to go in the first half at Norman County East. Crookston won the C-Squad game 36-28, and Crookston won the JV game 41-29 as well. Some of the scores that we have are the only scores that we have so far. We'll take a final break here and be back with that third period in just 1 minute on KROX platforms.
All of us love sports. But not all sports are created equal. College sports have big budgets, dedicated alumni networks, and corporate sponsorships. Professional sports have even deeper pockets. Millionaire owners, lucrative TV and radio deals, and merchandise sales. High school sports have you. Everyone agrees high school sports give us plenty of reasons to cheer. And now's a great time for us to give back. Supporting your hometown high school won't cost you much, but it will go a long way to ensuring the games we love the most are here to stay. Minnesota high school sports. They're good for our kids, good for our community, and best of all, they're good for you.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
Kaylee Maxim and Campbell Frigier talking in the goal over there. Seven 0 Warroad. Again, any team is up by 6 goals in the third period or start the third period. It goes to running time. The clock never stops unless somebody's injured or something like that. Puck is dropped. Crookston has it. And it's up to Fee. She's knocked down. Solheim there takes a high shot over the Warroad net. Here's Solheim again. Cassie along the far board stops, tried to spin around, had the puck taken away. Here's a long pass up. Catching up to it, Kate Johnson coming in, makes the move, and Friggy goes down and makes a sprawling save to the right side and able to grab it and hold on to get a whistle. Stoppage of play. Nice save by the sophomore, Friggy. Pirates talking to Campbell about her save, and now Bart's facing off against Cassie Solheim. Bart's wins it cleanly. Here's a shot from the point by Hendrickson. There's a save point blank off Bart's by Friggy again. Oh, somebody's sort of half limping. I think that's Cassie Solheim. Seems... maybe it's nothing, I don't know. Face off to the right of Friggy. Warroad wins the draw. Shot by Bartz. And this line has been out for a minute and a half now for Warroad. Here's taken away by the Warriors in the corner is Johnson. Now they come in front, bounced away, and Tull has it. Brecken couldn't get past Sandy, the defenseman, and Warroad comes back. This is Lindquist coming in the zone, tipped away, Tull with it. Brecken, nice pass up to Coleman. She's checked from behind by Lindquist, and Warroad sends it too far. Here's Clausen, comes to Fee. Fee looking up for too far, but ends up, and it's icing on the Pirates there. It hit the side of the net. And of course, if you hit the side of the net, it means you're past the red line. So, face off to the left of Friggy again. Puck drop. It's Kirkaby. A shot goes wide. The other side in front. Knocked down. Rebound went to the far side. Putting the rebound wide was Ruley. Puck over in the far boards behind the Crookston net. Here's Solheim up the near boards, taken away. Well, Crookston has it back, trying to get out of their zone. Fee with it. Fee to Solheim, tipped it back to the Warroad just inside their blue line. Back is Kirkaby, goes across. Chambernick up, and Warroad's in the zone, staying onside to do it. Now the puck is cleared by Crookston as Warroad is going for the Pirate net. It's behind the Crookston net. Warroad with it, centers it. Coleman knocks it down. Brindley back in her corner. Seaver was there, but Warroad just keeps coming back with the puck. here in the corner behind the Pirate net with it and just muscling their way along. There's a pass off the mark, and Field picks it up. Taylor Field coming in the Warroad zone. Taylor behind, hits the side of the Warroad net. Warroad trying to clear it up the near boards. And it's Warroad breaking out of their zone easily. Up to Skogman, she's in the zone. Try to get it across, but couldn't. She's tied up in the corner by Bailey. Now LaPlante in there as well. Bailey behind her own net. They knocked it in the far corner. Warroad has it. They go back to the point. That's Lawrenson as their third line is out there. Here's a shot rate point blank in front by Hardwick. Saved by Friggy. Now a puck bounces up in the air, and Friggy grabs it and holds on. Gets another whistle. Pirates change up again. 12:20 to go in the game. Clock running. Warroad, big 7-0 lead. Here's Bailey behind her net. Breaks out of the zone. Got the puck to center. Still with it is Ashlyn. She's in the zone. Turned around, lost the puck. Warroad now. It's Hardwick. And she lost it. Feek blast. She had a open shot in the high slot area, and she blasted a slapper up high. Pirates have been trying to go up high, and Stevens, they've been, a lot of them shot, well, not a lot of shots, but most of them have gone up high, so they're trying to go high on Stevens. But you got to hit the net. They have not. Here's the along the near boards. Behind her net is Clausen. Clausen has it knocked away. Warroad has it, looking in front, spinning around. And they do get it in front, but off the stick that time of Johnson. Crookston digs it out. Solheim to Field, and off her stick. Comstock sent it along the boards. Warroad backs their way in. Pass to Bartz in front. Knocked away by Fee. Goes to Tull. Brecken out at center ice. Sends it in the Warroad zone. Lindquist back for it. Circles behind the net. Pass out to center. Tipped off Seaver's stick back in the Crookston zone, so no icing. Johnson trying to get there first. Knocks it over to Bartz. Bartz in the far corner, back to the point, trying to keep it in, and doing that, they put it toward the Crookston net. Seaver knocked it in the near corner. She picks it up, and now it's in front of the Crookston net. The Pirates get it out to center off the stick of Coleman, and back to center ice. LaPlante, she lost it. Now Warroad, Sandy. Up for Bartz, too far, tipped away by Crookston. Still controlling it. Warroad back in the Crookston zone, put it behind the Pirate net in the near corner. It's Hardwick. And they jam it along the near boards. And back to the point, kept in by Sandy. Her shot hit the side of the Crookston net. And they gave a save for the net, evidently, that time. Here's the puck behind the Crookston net again, but it's Warroad with the puck. Back to the point. Lindquist blasts a shot wide. Now along the near boards. Knocked back in the corner. Bailey or Clausen couldn't get by the one. It's centered back in front. Warroad, slapper, goes up high over the Crookston net. Warroad still with it, circling around. A pass tip, but not out. From the point, Lindquist, wrist shot, and that's knocked down. Pirates get it out of the zone, center ice area. And Warroad right back in. 9:05, 9 minutes to go in the game. It's 7-0 Warroad here. Running time, third period. Solheim jumps in there, takes the draw, and Warroad gets it back to the point. Slides it behind the Crookston net. Bailey is there. Tried to put it up the right side. Solheim got it right in front to Warroad, and the shot goes wide. Here's back to Skogman, who missed last time. She tried to backhand it in front, gets it back behind the Crookston net, leaves it back there, tried to leave it for Johnson. It was tipped along the boards. Crookston battling there. They can't tip it out. Now they do get it out. It's tipped to Solheim. Fee has it. Fee back to Solheim. Cassie in the Warroad zone. A shot that just goes wide. Solheim gets there first. She's behind the net. Fee will pick it up and take it away and send up the far boards by Warroad. All the way back in the Crookston zone goes Field. Field trying to get along the side, up the board. Solheim and Field is knocked down. Puck laying there. Kirkaby up to Skogman. Skogman behind her back. Pass there, and the shot goes up high and wide by Chambernick. Now Crookston they get it out to Fee at neutral zone area, and she dumps it down. They say no icing as Warroad touched the puck. So the clock goes, and Warroad comes in to Bartz in front, and the backhander, she couldn't get off. She got in too deep, but she still has it, puts a shot right on. And a save by Friggy. 48th save of the game for Campbell. 7 minutes to go in the game. Bart's taking the draw against Coleman. They tie up in the circle. Crookston comes all away with it. LaPlante. Emma in the zone. Back to the middle. Try to get around Comstock, who did a good job to knock her off the puck and get it to Bartz. Bartz blows by the defense. Walks right in. A shot up high and wide. Kept in the near point by Markowka. That's Markowka. And Friggy grabs a shot from the far side. 7-0. Warroad leading here. Scoreboard update for Draft Sports Bar and Grill. 6 minutes to go on the clock running. 7-0. Warroad. Looks like they're going to defend the Section 8A championship again. Another trip down to state. And I would think a very good chance of bringing home another championship trophy. Here's the puck in, right in front, and good job. Blankto got to it, and bouncing puck, and she got it on, and Friggy made a save, her 50th of the game. Here's the, in the corner, Pirates try to get it up the board to Field, and did not. Warroad keeps it in, they backhand it, try to get it in front. Now Solheim with it in the corner. Solheim up to Fee. Fee at center behind Field, and Comstock will send Warroad right back in the zone. Here they come in. Comstock riding up the slot area. They try to get her the puck. Now it's down loose in front. Scramble for it, and turnaround shot goes wide by Warroad that time. And the Pirates send her all the way down ice. It's on net. Third shot of the game for the Pirates on net. Should be, but of course, there it is. Here's Sandy for Warroad. Flips it over on the right, back to Skogman, back to Sandy, behind the Crookston net, and they are going to call a penalty here. This one will be on Crookston. Brindley Coleman going off for hooking. Comes at the 2:24 mark, or the 12:34 mark. Here's a shot from the point right on by Hendrickson. So Warroad here on a power play. They got the guns out there with Bart's taking the draw. Jumping on it was Kirkaby. Try to get it. She does get it back to Hendrickson. Hendrickson drops it right to Johnson. knocked out by Tall out to center ice. Back for it of the Hendrickson back at the blue line. Comes over, she plays in the point in the power play. Up to Bartz. Bartz in the zone, now far side. Good job by Tall, but Bartz still got it in the corner to Johnson. Johnson back to Comstock, slides it over to Hendrickson. Hendrickson backs away, looks, still in that circle, sends it in the corner, and Johnson with it, tried to walk out, has to go back for the puck. Now they get it back to Comstock, slides it over, a one-timer blast by Bartz. I think that went off Friggy and off the pipe and up and out there. 3 minutes to go in the game, 25 seconds to go on that penalty to Crookston. Field takes the draw. She won the draw but couldn't get to the puck. Now Seaver on the far boards, couldn't flip it out. Bartz keeps it in. Bartz back to Comstock, a one-timer, and that's knocked down. Crookston has it. Out they come, out to center. Fee after it, can't get there, and Warroad comes back. Out of the box is Coleman, tried to, she does get it to the Warroad blue line, but Warroad right back out to center. Here's Hendrickson coming with Bartz. Hendrickson takes the shot, that's off Friggy up in the air. Friggy makes one save and they score. 2:16 left to go in the game. So 14:44 mark. I have no idea who scored that goal for Warroad, but it makes it 8-0 now. Shots are 62-3. Wow. So they drop it. Grace Fisher out for her first shift, the senior. Goes over to so it was Bartz getting the goal from Hendrickson and Johnson. Warroad right back in the Crookston zone again all night long. That's been the way it's gone. Crookston out to center, pass off the mark. Warroad Chambernick carries it back in the Crookston zone. A minute to go in the hockey game. 8-0 Warroad. Puck off in the far behind the Crookston net. Pirates up the left side, doesn't get there. Knocked back in the corner. Warroad centers the puck, bounces in that high slot area, and Pirates will come out with it. Parker Strand. She'll dump it down in the Warroad zone. Back is Chambernick. Pirates trying to converge on her, but Chambernick tried to get it out. Clausen kept it in, but it's knocked away out to center ice by Warroad. Tull goes back, bounces it up the boards. Coleman couldn't get it. And Chambernick back to Sandy, too far. Clausen back and her along the boards. The Pirates try to get it up the boards. LaPlante is there. Here's Emma. She comes in the zone, and she's battling there with one of the Warroad players. And the buzzer goes, and that ends the game. And Warroad rushes their goaltender. And another section championship for the Warriors. So that's the final score. Warroad really outplaying the Crookston Pirates here tonight, and didn't give the Pirates a chance to do much at all, while Warroad certainly did. Top line, Hendrickson scored 3 times. Bartz scored twice in the game to lead the Warriors to an 8-0 lead. That's your final here from the Warroad Gardens. We'll take a break here. We'll be back. They'll have the handshakes here first, but they'll also be presenting medals to, I think, both the runner-up and the championship team, so Pirates will get their second place medals. I did see the Section 8 secretary, Mike Colness, the superintendent, East Grand Forks. Yeah, he's over there. He has the plaques in Lake. And Chambernick, the athletic director of Warroad, will hand out the awards to Warroad, while Nate Lebarski, the Crookston athletic director, will hand out the awards to the Pirates. That's your final score, 8-0. We'll be back here in a bit on KROX.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Market.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean and Mike a call at 281-1178 today or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. That's 281-1178. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
Hello, this is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community Crookston. Over the years, we have seized the opportunity to make changes and improve the services that we...
Well, you can see there's Emmy Trosted getting her medal from Nate Lebarski, the activities director. The Pirates are runners-up. They're getting their runner-up medals. Reese Swanson did not play today with the broken hand, but she's getting her medal. Addie Fee. Addie Fee, it's sort of it's a real sad time for Addie as she... her grandfather, Tom Hunt, passed away on Monday, and so it's been a tough week for the Hunt family and Addie Fee and her losing one of her grandpas. We give our sincere sympathies to Carol Hunt, Tom's wife, and their two kids, Carl and Katie Hunt Fee. The loss of Tom. Well, Nate Lebarski handing out to Morgan Nelson there. Here's one of the two strands. This is Peyton, the freshman.
Number 16, Taylor Field.
Pirates lose 4 seniors. 3 are players. Jenna Seaver, Grace Fisher, and Kaylee Manxam. Plus they lose a student manager who was a player, Coral Brecken, also will be graduating. So the Pirates will lose only 3 off their squad here. And everybody's coming back. They'll have really a full squad. They have at least 2 or 3 that are coming up from youth hockey that will be fill in a couple of those spots, and then some JV players as well battling for the open spots on the roster. And Now Jenna Seaver and Kaylee Magsom come out and grab the plaque. The Pirates get their second place plaque. So now the Warroad Warriors with Mark Chambernick, the AD, will be handing out the medals there.
Presenting the medals to the Warriors is Warroad Activities Director Mark Chambernick. First, number 2, Maddie Smokeman. Number 3, Lexi Kirkaby.
Kirkaby, I think she's from Park Rapids. She's going to, I'm not sure if it's Franklin Pierce out east anyway. Bart's going to the University of St. Thomas.
7, Kateri Sandy.
Sandy sisters, one of them, Kateri.
Number 8, Emily Lawrenson.
But the Warroad, they have 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 starters that will be graduating. So that means 11 of the section championship roster. 11 will be back, but 9 with a lot of goals and assists between them will be gone. They'll have to find a way to replace that scoring power. But yeah, I think we have Mike Colness over there. Said Section 8 secretary now. He's the one. Nate Labarski's there and on the table there. He's on the left there. Colness is in the middle, and Chambernick, the AD at Warroad's the one handing out the medals. He'll be handing one to his daughter here now. And they get a hug in there. That's nice. Addie Fee will be shaking hands. So she's not shaking. Oh, there's she, Comstock. Her and Katie Comstock were, they played a lot in the summers together on teams and turned out to be pretty good friends. But evidently Katie didn't want to shake hands there. So that should be it.
Congratulations to the Warroad Warriors.
They'll get their championship plaque here.
Now we'll have the Warrior captains come to retrieve the trophy.
So it's Kate Johnson and Talia Hendrickson, the championship plaque. And that's the hockey game. We'll take another break and be back with the final stats and hopefully Emily Meyer as well on KROX Video and KROX Radio here on KROX.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
With the fall season right around the corner, Grove Mechanical in Crookston is ready to prepare you for winter. They suggest having your heating system serviced regularly to keep things running smoothly. A skilled technician will clean and service your heating equipment to ensure safe and efficient operation. It's never too early to get ready for the upcoming winter season. Before the cold sets in, call Grove Mechanical today, your hometown heating and cooling professionals. Give them a call, 218-281-3863, or visit their website, grovemech.com.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Fix it, do it, remodel it, and improve it with the help of Crookston Hardware Hank. They have everything you need from electrical to plumbing supplies, paint, stain, and paint supplies, power and hand tools, housewares, and things to fix up and clean up. Crookston Hardware Hank carries seasonal items, shovels, rakes, grills, bird feeders, bird seed, pet food, and much more. For home projects, repairs, and more, shop Crookston Hardware Hank, University Avenue in Crookston.
You've got a lot more going for you with Hank Hardware Hank.
Happy Joe's in Crookston has some grand news. Our buffet is back. Come grab all your favorites, including our pizza, pasta, and breadsticks, plus more. Buffet is open 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. Happy Joe's. Good times to be together.
Tradition, your sports leader.
Look at him rumbling, bumbling, stumbling.
The voice of the Valley since 1948. 1260 AM, KROX Crookston.
Well, if you're watching our video, you can see the Pirate parents down there with the players, and a lot of hugs and tears from the seniors going on there. So it's sad time, certainly, for the seniors, and the Pirate girls know they have some work to do to get ready for next year. But could be their year. I think I'm not sure if the Section 8A tournament might not be in Crookston next year, but we'll find out there. And we see the Lavier daughters are here with Mom Katie and her mom. But a lot of Crookston fans were here. The city administrator, Corky Reynolds, and his wife, Chris, were in attendance with a lot of parents and other people as well. So good for their turnout. Well, let's take a look. It was 7-0 after 2, and then the only scoring we had in the third period was Riley Bart scored her second of the game, her 54th of the year from Hendrickson and Johnson at 14:44, and that was a power play. So their second power play goal of the game ended up 62-3 shots on goal. Stevens of Warroad had one save in each period, total of 3 saves, while Campbell Friggy had 15 in the third, a game total of 54 saves for Friggy, 3 for Stevens, and it was an 8-0 win. 3 goals for Hendrickson, 2 for Bartz. Kirkby Lindquist had goals, as did Kaya Sandy for Warroad. 2 power plays and a shorthanded goal for the Warriors. Well, Emily Meyer is down on the ice with parents and friends and well-wishers, and we wish we could get her attention here. She hasn't forgot about us, but this is easy time to forget about us with all the things going on down there. So Wyatt Morell's down in the ice, and Wyatt, look up here. So anyway, Emily is with her players and parents and giving hugs and the like. So we'll wait, as you can see, and some of the youngsters down there with young girls are high-fiving with Campbell Friggy and Taylor Field, Logan Brecken down there. So, did our roving reporter get the message? Well, Bo got her attention. There's Wyatt trying to go for her now. So, let me get my other recorder here. Get ready for Emily. Tough night for Emily and the Pirates. Warroad just too much firepower for the Pirates to answer. Didn't have an answer, and it wasn't for a lack of trying. It was just too much. I think the Pirates before the game were a little sad and nervous or brokenhearted, whatever you say, when they're one of their leading goal scorer, couldn't go with a broken hand. Reese Swanson missed the game for the Pirates, and she's a big cog with that. We have the head coach for the Crookston Pirates with us now, Emily Meyer, and it was a game where what you wanted to happen didn't happen, and it sort of snowballed from there. You got a penalty, and they scored a power play, and then they were off and running.
Yeah, and that was exactly what we didn't want to do. So, I mean, it's just tough. These girls have put so much time and effort and hard work, and, you know, it's just not the outcome that we wanted. But, I mean, these girls really had an amazing season, and that's something that we got to be proud of.
Right. Back to this game a little bit anyway, but they scored, 4 goals in a span of 8 minutes in that first period. They had the first 3 goals 4 minutes apart, and that, I think, it just broke a little spirit of your team there.
It did. I mean, that's a tough one to a tough hole to get out of. Yeah. I mean, 4-0 after the first period is definitely not what we were expecting. It was, you know, we wanted to play tough defense, and I think we got in our heads a little bit once they just kept coming at us, and it's really hard to pull away from that and kind of dig deep and think mentally and not get beat so bad that way. And then hopefully we were hoping to come into the second period and just kind of stop the bleeding a little bit. I mean, it's tough when you get down 4 goals and you have a goalie that kind of got in her head a little bit, which is not like Campbell, because she's always so confident and stands on her head so much. And, you know, it was just tough to see.
It was second period. You played pretty well for a part of that second period there, and but 10 minutes in, and again, it was the problem was they took a penalty and scored a shorthanded goal there, and that started 3 goals in 3 minutes.
Yeah, and that one just kind of started off as an unlucky bounce where we passed it there to their player that was standing in front of the net, and she was able to just hammer it home, and that's not what we wanted. It wasn't. I know it was something that really dug at us just for making that little mistake, and they are so good at capitalizing on it.
We talk a lot about time and space. There was nothing for the Pirates tonight.
No, I mean, they definitely threw everything at us. I mean, there was times where girls had two Warroad Warriors on you, and then there was times where there was 3. So, I mean, collectively as a group, we really thought just making sure that we have quicker decisions and breakouts needed to be better and clean that stuff up, and it just didn't work out in our way.
Campbell gave, as you said, she gave up 8 goals, but she had 54 saves as well. I mean, she played her heart out, really.
She really did. I mean, they threw everything at her. She really did a good job seeing the pucks when she could and when she couldn't see them too. And, you know, it's just tough to see a goalie out there kind of just get peppered with shots, but she really stood tall.
You know, you finished 17-7-2. 3 of the 7 losses have come to the number 1 team in the state, maybe the best team in the state of Minnesota, or one of them, certainly the Warroad Warriors. So there's a lesson to be learned here, and I'm sure the girls will work on it during the off season.
Yeah, I mean, even coming from last year's, they really got a taste of being in the section championship, and then second year in a row, we got back to where we wanted to be. And then hopefully next year it'll be our year. And I mean, now getting the season that we had and it was so special, I hope these girls really take that into an account and really in the off season work hard, work on the things that we need to work on to get stronger and better shooting and better defensively, and then we'll come back next year with a vengeance.
Forgot to look. Section 8A tournament, where is that next year?
In Crookston.
It is.
Yes.
So
it'll be.
There might be stars aligning here. You have almost everybody back. You have some youth players that'll be coming up along with your JV looking for spots. It could be a special year if everybody comes back and stays healthy.
It could be, and that's really what we're hoping for. I mean, this year it was a special season and it didn't end out the way that we wanted it to. I mean, it's always going to be that David and Goliath game, and today we didn't have a big enough rock in our sling. So, I mean, next year can be a whole different story, and hopefully that'll be the goal.
Emily, thanks for coming up here. We thank you for all your help during the season. It was great, and I appreciate it, and all the work you and your coaches did with the girls this year. And it was a special season, and we're all glad to be part of it. And we hope you enjoy the off season. Coaching softball?
Mm-hmm.
Are you?
Yep.
Coaching softball, and hopefully it's a good spring for the Pirate girls as well. So thanks again, and enjoy the off season.
Yes, and thank you, Frank, for always being at these games and really giving these girls the recognition that they deserve. You know, we're so lucky to have you and KROX and getting the broadcasting that we do every game. So thank you guys so much.
Hey, appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Emily. Emily Meyer, the head coach of the Crookston Pirate girls. Disappointing tonight, yes, 8-0. Disappointing season? No. Disappointing way to end the season, yes, but not a disappointing season when you finish 17-7-2, 3-year losses to the number one team in the state, and probably wins 2 state championships in a row. But the Pirates will, things could be very interesting next year. They'll certainly be better, and East Grand Forks will be better, and Thief will lose their goalie and a couple other good players. So it'll be interesting to see what happens next year and what Section 8 looks like, because the Minnesota State High School League will be coming out in March or April with new alignments of sections for 2 years. Sometime this spring anyway, they'll announce that. So will there be 6 teams in the section? Will International Falls stay in here? Will somebody else come in? You never know, but so we'll find out there. So that's it. Bo Melby, our producer, running it all. Wyatt Morrell running all over the place. He was our runner, but he's doing little stories on the game on the internet. He's got pictures up there, and so we got you covered. With stories and stats and scores and pictures on KROXAM.com. For all of us, telling you the final score here tonight, the Section 8A championship goes to Warroad in girls hockey. They defeat the Crookston Pirates 8-0. Good night, and thanks for joining us on KROX.